Welcome to part 2 of our truth-telling series. In part 1, we ripped the mask off modern medicine. Now we march straight into the next battlefield, the classrooms, where innocence is slaughtered and Satan builds his temples brick by brick. No mercy, no retreat. Let's begin. There was a time when a school was a place for knowledge, for discipline, for building up strong minds and stronger character. But that time has long since died. Today's schools are no longer institutions of learning. They are temples of indoctrination, training grounds for rebellion, and factories producing obedient slaves for Satan's kingdom. They don't teach children how to think anymore. They teach children what to think, and what they teach is filth, confusion, and hatred of everything pure. Teachers who were once entrusted with the sacred duty of shaping young souls have now become high priests of deception. They no longer sharpen minds, they poison them. They no longer open eyes, they blind them. They preach a gospel of confusion, telling boys they can become girls, telling girls they can become boys, and telling every child that their identity is a meaningless fluid mess, not a divine masterpiece carefully designed by God. And the children listen, because a child believes what an adult says, because a child trusts the ones standing at the front of the classroom. The serpent stands behind the podium now, and most parents are too blind, or too lazy, to see it. Before we continue, if you're loving the content and want to take things to the next level, why not consider joining the channel? As a member, you'll unlock some seriously awesome perks. We're talking exclusive badges, emojis to flex in the comments, sneak peeks of upcoming videos, and even special shoutouts during the show. Plus, you'll be directly supporting the channel so I can keep bringing you the best content possible. Just hit that join button below and take your seat among the legends. And hey, if you're not ready to join, no worries. Your likes, comments, and shares still mean the world to me. Thanks for being here, and know that you are appreciated. Now let's continue with the video. It's not accidental, it's not random, it's not just how things are now. It is designed, systematic, surgical warfare against the souls of the next generation. Because, Satan knows one simple truth: corrupt the children. And you corrupt the future. They hand out rainbow flags instead of textbooks. They host drag shows instead of science fairs. They assign pronoun worksheets instead of math problems. The school bell doesn't ring to start learning anymore. It rings to start another day of spiritual slaughter. They're not educating. They're initiating. They're not building up. They're tearing down. They're not preparing kids for life. They're preparing kids for hell. And if a child dares to speak truth, if a child dares to say, there are only two genders, or God made me who I am, the punishment is swift: isolation, public shaming, expulsion. Because in Satan's temples, truth is not just unwanted, it is illegal. And what is even more heartbreaking? The parents are complicit. The parents pay for it. They pay taxes to fund these temples of deception. They attend the PTA meetings and nod along when the principal tells them that inclusion and equity are the new gods to worship. They smile when their kids come home talking about gender identity exploration because they are too cowardly or too ignorant to confront the beast head-on. It's a demonic deal. Hand over your children, and in return you get a worthless diploma and a lifetime of spiritual confusion. Schools are no longer houses of knowledge. They are slaughterhouses for the soul. Every school year that passes is another year the children are marched closer to the slaughter. And most parents lead the parade themselves, clapping and smiling all the way to the altar of Satan. Still, so many sleep. Still, so many hand their kids over without a fight. Still, so many pretend that it's not that bad. Wake up. There is no neutral ground anymore. If you are not actively fighting for your child's soul, Satan already has his claws in them. You are either raising warriors for Christ, or you are raising sacrifices for the serpent. There is no third option. Every day you stay silent, Satan grows bolder. Every day you stay passive, the noose tightens around your child's soul. The time for silence is over. The time for cowardice is over. The time for blind trust in the system is over. It's time to fight. It's time to protect. It's time to stand. And if you think the universities are better, you're in for a brutal awakening. In part 3, we're storming the ivory towers of academia, where rebellion isn't just tolerated, it's celebrated. Stay tuned because this war is only heating up. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.